Hi, this is Jayne. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will talk about what happened next after I filed my K1 petition. In this video, I will speak in Taglish para maintindihan ng lahat at para ma-explain ko rin ng maayos at hindi na rin ako mahirapan, hindi na ako mag-nosebleed. After I send the I-129F packet sa USCIS via USPS mail, ay nakatanggap ako ng text message. So remember, I filed a G1145 form, the e-notification form. Kaya nakatanggap ako ng text and email. So para dun yung form na yun, yung G1145, para makatanggap ka. Kasi mas mabilis nga naman, di ba, kapag text message or via email, isasend nila or ino-notify ka nila kung ano na nangyayari sa case mo, di ba? Instead sa mail, kasi snail mail nga, di ba? And I just waited for a couple of days, then natanggap ko na yung mail, which is the NOA1. That's how we call it, NOA1, because there's two of it, remember? So yung NOA1, again, ay para siyang resibo. So, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung anong itsura nung NOA1. Pero, ito ay kopya lang. So, hindi siya yung actual na sinend sa akin na papel. But it's just a scanned copy. So, it's just black and white. At of course, nakabura na yung mga informations namin. So, ito siya. So, baliktaran siya. Kasi na-print ko siya ng tag-isang page, kaya naka-clip. It says here on top ay Form I-797C, Notice of Action. Then, Department of Homeland Security, USCIS on top. And then, it says here, then this notice does not grant any immigration status or benefit. And then, here is the receipt number. So, magbibigay sila ng receipt number dyan. Pinara ko na lang din. Receive date, kung kailan nila obviously na-receive yung pinaka-packet, yung minail ko. Notice date, look, it's very different, right? So, it says here 5/17/2017. So, kailangan before that notice date, I believe, ay wini-work mo yung papeles or else they are going to delete it or parang ipapawalang bahala na nila. I believe, don't quote on me. Then case type, of course, it's I-129F, petition for fiancé, dahil yun yung sinubmit ko na packet. And then sa pangalawa ay petitioner. Petitioner ay ako, yan. So, dalawa yung nakabura, diba? Yung nasa taas ay alien number ko dito sa US. And then, pangalan ko, yung mahaba sa baba. And then says here, beneficiary, yun yung fiancé, foreign fiancé. Sa taas ay may alien number na rin siya na binigay ng USCIS sa kanya. And then, yung pangalan niya sa baba. Then, ito ay pangalan ko lang, pangalan and address ko. At nakalagay dito, notice type, receipt, note. So, parang resibo lang talaga siya. Saying na natanggap nila yung binayad mo, yung fee, para sa I-129F. So, I will read just a couple of sentences here. We have received the application or petition listed above. This notice only shows that your case was filed on the received date listed above. It does not grant you any immigration status or immigration benefit, and it is not evidence that your case is still pending. We will notify you in writing when we make a decision on your case or if we need additional information. So, as what I said, hindi siya yung notification or notice na nagsasabi kung na-approve kayo or kailangan ng more evidence pa. Parang resibo lang siya na natanggap na nila yung payment and natanggap nila yung packet. So, same lang din yung nasa likod. Parang continuation lang ng message. So, that was NOA1 or Notice of Action na resibo lang talaga siya para sa file nyo na petition for fiancé. If you guys watched my video na kung paano ko final yung K1 petition packet ko, I mentioned there na nagkaroon ako ng problema sa address ko. Medyo complicated yung address ko dahil mahaba nga yung address ko. At doon din ako nagkaroon ng problema. Hindi ko natanggap yung notice of action ko at the right time. na naipadala na nila ayon sa website nila, I called them and filed a report and asking them to like double check my address. If they try to make it like maikli, hindi ko talaga siya matatanggap. Kailangan kompleto talaga siya. So nag-file ako ng report, I called them. Tinawagan ko lang yung nandito sa resibo na to, sa baba. And then if you guys are wondering where you can find yung case online, like para matrack siya kung ano nang nangyayari, there's a website in there. Let me just pull it out from my laptop. It's still loading. Ito yung website, egov.uscis.gov. Magagawa kayo ng sarili nyong account and then you can log in at makikita nyo kung ano nang nangyayari sa account nyo. Ito yung itsura niya. So ayan, gagawa lang kayo ng magsa-sign up lang kayo dahil nakapag-sign up na ako. So I just have to put in my username and password. Kung ayaw nyo naman sa laptop or computer, meron din siya sa app, sa cellphone. So ganito yung itsura niya, yung case tracker. Download nyo lang siya. Lagay nyo lang yung case number nyo. Import from my USCIS. Yun yung sa website nyo kasi di ba nag-login kayo or nag-sign up kayo. So, i-import nyo lang or enter manually. You can put it. Ilagay nyo lang yung receipt number nyo. Remember, yung receipt number ay dito nyo siya makikita. Sa NOA na pinadala nila. Sa nakalagay dyan, receipt number. Lagi nyong magagamit yung receipt number. So, please, pakisulat everywhere. Itago nyo yung receipt dahil napaka mahalaga nun. Doon mo matatrack kung ano nang nangyayari sa case nyo. So, doon ko na found out sa website nila or sa app nila na nagpadala na sila ng NOA2 pero hindi ko pa natatanggap. So, nag-file na ako ng report at nag-request ako na i-submit ulit sa akin yung NOA2 with the correct address na talaga. So, all in all, natanggap ko yung papel mga 2 to 3 months between that. Because I filed twice. I filed a report twice. So, 1 month ako naghintay for the NOA2 since it says on the receipt on the NOA1 na at least I have to wait for 30 days. But if I still haven't received it yet for 30 days, that's when I should call the customer service. So that's what I did. And then they told me again to wait maximum days of 30. So naghintay ulit ako and then hindi ko pa rin siya natanggap. So nag-file ako ulit ng report and then after ng ilang weeks, after 2 weeks I guess, na nag-file ako ng second report ko, ay natanggap ko na siya. Ito yung NOA2. Scanned copy lang siya, so black and white. Hindi siya colored, pero makikita nyo talaga yung difference ng NOA1 sa NOA2 pag nakita nyo na, pag natanggap nyo na siya. Dahil yung NOA1 ay parang simpleng papel lang yung ginamit, pero yung NOA2 ay medyo matigas. May watermark siya sa papel. At hindi nyo siya makikita dahil black and white siya. Makukumpara nyo, yung NOA1 ay magkaiba. Ito yung NOA1. Ito yung NOA2. So, makikita nyo sa taas ng NOA1, Form I-797C. That's NOA1. Sa pangalawa, NOA2 ay nakalagay lang I-797. So, let's talk about NOA2. Again, iba yung papel niya. Para may mga stripe siya. May design at may watermark. Kung makikita niyo yung dark na nasa likod, yun yung watermark at yung parang may mga waves. Parang light green siya. Super light green. And then again, yung receipt number nyo, makikita nyo dyan. Receive date, same lang din ng nasa NOA1. Kung kailan nila natanggap. At notice date, medyo nagbago, na-adjust ng 1 month dito. Kumpara sa NOA1 ko. Case type, again, I-129, petition for fiance. Petitioner, ako yan. And then, alien number ko. Then, name ko sa baba. Beneficiary, alien number ni foreign fiance. And then, sa baba ay yung pangalan niya. And then, again, ito ay name and address ko. Then, dito sa kabilang gilid, notice type, approval notice. Yung sa NOA1, nakalagay ay receipt notice. So, kapag yung case nyo ay wala pa rin nangyayari between these dates, mawawalang bisa siya. Parang tatapon nila, i-scratch nila. So, babasahin ko lang yung unang paragraph. The above petition has been approved. We have sent the original visa petition to the Department of State National Visa Center, NVC, and binigay yung address kung saan nila ipinadala yung case nyo para maproseso ulit sa next step. Then the USCIS has completed all action. Further inquiries should be directed to the NVC. So, kung napanood nyo yung video ko about K1 Fiancee, sinabi ko doon na yung USCIS ay gagawin nila yung ipaprocess nila yung I-129F, yung petition, and then after that na matanggap nila ay isasubmit nila yun sa NVC, yung National Visa Center, at sila na ang may responsibilidad sa case nyo. And then after ko ma-receive yung NOA2, yung approval notice, naghintay lang ako ng 2 weeks because I heard from the others na after 5 days, natanggap na ng NVC at naipadala na sa Pilipinas yung mga records nila or yung documents file nila, case. Pero yung akin, it took a little while, I guess, compared sa iba. Kasi 5 days ang bilis nun. Sa akin ay 2 weeks. Tinatawagan ko yung NVC. Yung hotline number nila ay nakuha ko lang din sa Google. Pag nasagot na nila yung customer representative, yung phone, tatanungin nila yung receipt number nyo. Tinatawagan ko yung NVC para malaman ko kung meron na bang NVC number sa case ng petition na sinubmit ko. At kung meron na, ay i-write down nyo, i-save nyo, make sure na i-save nyo. Kaya kung tatawag kayo, just in case, diba, lagi kayo mag-ready ng papel at ballpen or panulat. And that's it for NOA1 and NOA2. Thank you for watching, guys. Next video naman ay i-share ko kung paano namin ginawa yung application ni Fiancee sa visa, sa actual visa, and paano yung medical papers, kung paano inasikaso, lahat. So please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment if you have any questions or any confusions, and I will try to answer it based on my experience, everything just based on my experience. So I'm not a professional, I'm not a lawyer here, I'm not a consul officer, but I will try to help you guys. Dahil that's how we do, right? Pinoys, we help each other. See you on my next video.